podcast contain graphic language. What's going on out there in the ministry here? What's going on, MGTOW? What's going on, incels? What's going on, red pillars? You are right here, Kendall Rican Podcast. I'm right here in the Pacific Northwest, podcasting it up all across the world, baby. You name it. If this is your first time on the podcast, guess why? It's a motherfucking shit show. So no further ado, let's start with the intros. See who's out there tonight. So you just bear with me, gentlemen. And I'm about to get in some and stuff here real quick out here. So just bear with me. Start with the intro. And the hell? What the fuck? There we go.
It's getting serious on this track, fam.
Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome to the crazy ass podcast that I got here in the Pacific Northwest with all these leftist maniacs that I live around, that cohabitate and shit like that. But I digress. So they got this fella out there, right? To be honest, I'm a philosopher of men going their own way, right? I understand this notion, okay? And I understand when it comes down to political season, they're trying to get everybody what dirt they had in the past and nonsense and bullshit. It's utter nonsense and bullshit. So this particular gentleman called, I call him Peter G. Peter G. And this fella out there, right? He's gonna be supposed to be nominated for the Department of Defense. The guy spent many years in the military and shit like that, and all kinds of stuff, right? And this is like one-on-one MGTOW philosophy, right? When I got the white knights out there. And the philosophy is, what can I do for you, my lady? What can I do for you, my lady? That's a white knight philosophy. His tattoo is a white knight. All right? I got the white knights in the back. this particular gentleman, he got 3 babies mama and shit and stuff. But I'm going to give you the short version of the 411 what took place in 2017 in Monterey, California, right? So I'm going to give you the 411. And those do not know what the 411 means is the information out there. So, yes, he got different chicks pregnant and married and stuff and divorced and so on and so forth. You know, they got like pussy. The guy like pussy. What the fuck you can tell them? Those military folks, they like pussy. It is what it is. I get it, man. They're weak for pussy. Let's be honest with each other. And women like cocks. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Plain simple language. I don't have to give you a description about a text message, what took place and stuff like that. I'm just going to give you the information. Lays out there. The truth. So, Pete, for Pete's sake, he goes out there on a women convention, conservative, quote unquote, in my hand, quote unquote, conservative women convention in Monterey, California in 2017 and stuff like that, right? He's going through the divorce. He got another bitch pregnant and he doing all kinds of shenanigans and stuff like that, right? This bitch, so they're out there, the women convention, and the women going crazy because obviously he was in Fox News and stuff like that, right? So all these women, their pussies getting wet and shit like that. He knew what he knew exactly what the fuck he was walking into. To be honest, he knew. He knew what he could pick. He could pick any one of the cat litters, like this one, that one. He knew. Come on, let's not be naive about the situation. Let's play this in a perspective. Conservative, quote unquote, women convention in Monterey, California, quote unquote, right? So the women are there having fun, drinking and shit. He's a guest speaker. He was a contributor from Fox News and all kinds of shit. All these bitches, their pussies getting wet and stuff like that. So guess what? They're fighting over the 10, like we call it the 10 male, the alpha male, whatever they call it, right? They're fighting over this dude and stuff and chit-chatting and stuff like that. Well, guess what? So this one particular chick decided, well, I'm not going to drink too much and stuff like that. According to the police and stuff like that, you can look everything up online. They did a test. They did all kinds of nonsense and shit. But let's put this in perspective, right? So he walked in the devil's den out there. And he knew that he's going to get fucked that day. Even though he got a wife or ex-wife or somebody giving birth at the time, whatever the fuck it is what it is. Right? And according to the reports, so they're out there, Peter out there, you know, chit-chatting with the ladies, speaking gas and stuff like that. The ladies going gaga and shit and stuff like that. And then they go to the bar after the whatever conservative bitches do out there, Republican or Democrat. I don't even know what the fuck goes out there. But I have a little understanding, you know, right? So her name is Jane Doe. So Jane Doe go out there. She's out there. She's married, by the way, and she's from another state, but they stay in a hotel in Monterey, California, right? So she wanna be like the alpha bitch and touching him and doing all kinds of stuff and shit like that. Meanwhile, her husband and the two kids in the same fucking room, hotel room out there in Monterey. Right? Follow the story. Just follow the story. Right? Just follow the story. And this is true story. Okay. So this chick took him back to his room. Meanwhile, her husband with two kids giving a text. Hey, what you doing? Oh, this and that and stuff like that and shit like that. Blah, blah, blah. You never been this late, this long, and this stuff and so on for and shit like that. You know, the text is out there because the man has been the man has been not accused of any crime. Okay? So he fucked her and shit like that. And then next thing, she got buy remorse. She bought it and then she regretted it. This is a true story, gentlemen. True story. If the mainstream media want to say whatever Pete did, whatever Pete's sake, for Pete's sake, is nonsense. She knew what the fuck she was doing. So, and this is true story. It's documented from the police department in California, Monterey, and everything like that, right? So this is give you a sample how not all women are tricksters, but you got bitches that are fucking tricksters. And this bitch she didn't have no business fucking this man. She's a married chick. Right? Then, after 4 days later, she claimed rape. So the investigators doing the investigate shit. It's like, if you get raped, if a woman get raped, they're gonna report that shit right away. Not wait 3 days or 4 days and shit like that. Come on, let's be human about this shit. Right? So the bitch claimed rape 4 days later. Right? And they do this test and shit like that, and then the investigator gotta investigate shit. Investigate him. Not only that, but his cameras in the hotel room and shit like that. Saw her ass walking with his ass out there, holding hands by the pool and stuff like that. And she was sober, and he was kind of like fucked up. So she took advantage of him. Cause he was buzzing and shit, and being buzzed and stuff. She knew what the fuck she was doing. He knew what the fuck he was doing. Right? They are consent adults. They know what the fuck they walking in this shit. But at least he was out there by himself and shit like that. At least I got to give this man credit. Okay, his baby mom was giving birth at the time and stuff like that and shit like that. He probably haven't had pussy in 8 months and stuff like that. He's like, oh, women convention out there, conservative. I'm gonna catch a fish. I'm gonna catch a fish. I'm gonna get my note off. I'm gonna do this and stuff. Whatever the airline plan, whatever the Republican Party pays me to go do the speech or Fox News or whatever the fuck it is, guest speaker, whatever it is. He know what the fuck he was doing too. She's worse than his. She's worse than his. At least he got how can I phrase this shit? At least he had a little respect. Don't mind the cars out there. They robbing shit out here in the West Coast. Alarm car goes off all the fucking time out here. But anyway, the decency. He had the decency at least to go cheat in another fucking state out there, right? But meanwhile, this bitch, she got the indecency to cheat with her husband, watching the children in the same fucking hotel place, but different room. Okay, fine, dandy. Great. That's the information. Don't cock Peter or Pete. Because I know these motherfuckers out there, they're going to try to cock block him to do his job out there. I know they're going to try to cock block him. To be the Secretary of Defense. I know they're going to do that. I know they're going to do that. How about no? Who gives a fuck what happens in between closed doors and shit? Can you perform the job? Can you do an excellent job as being in particular field or in particular whatever, right? Can you do that? Regarding whatever the fuck skeleton is in the whatever they're trying to bring skeletons, right? Do you think all these politicians, all these artists, all these people out there who can just like have a speech and they get paid like $20,000 to $30,000 or whatever the fee they, of course they're gonna do it. You know? Everybody got some fucked up shit in the background. Ain't nobody no clean like a whistle. Nobody's clean like the water. Nobody's clean like the air. Somebody got some deviant shit they did in the past and they regret it. Right? And that's why they call it the past. The past is the past. Why you want to bring shit from 2017 to now? It's irrelevant. People change. Mindsets change. Behavior change. And stuff. I'm not the same man that I was like 5 years ago. No way. I'm a different man. You develop and stuff. I'm not the same man that I was like 18 years old. But you have to learn the lessons. See, the problem with Pete, he like pussy too much. That was the problem with him. It's too much pussy. He liked that shit. And I can't blame him. He's a military veteran and stuff like that. And these guys, they do out there, do different shit and stuff. It's a different code out there with these military folks. Because I know that for a fact because my dad retired 24 years in the military and in the army. So I understand this shit, you know. I get it. But that doesn't mean he's not suitable for that job. Regarding what the fuck all these bitches trying to claim and stuff like that. And all these ex-wife and baby's mama he got now. It's irrelevant. Dealing with women is very difficult. It is difficult. So I understand he got 3 different marriage and divorce and stuff and have different babies. I get it, man. I get it, dude. I get it. I understand this shit. But that doesn't mean that he's not suitable for the job. He's not like he's a porn star fucking for a living. He fucked for necessity. Or whatever man hormones go about and shit. I get it. But, you know, sometimes, you know, you have to control yourself too. You know, you have to like have self-control. It's like, you know what? I got 3 kids and 3 different baby's mom or 3 different divorces. The same shit. I think I'm doing something bad out here. So let me chill out. Let's not fuck bitches like a crazy maniac. If you want to fuck bitches, go get a prostitute for heaven's sake. And stop getting involved with relationship and trying to please women and stuff. If you this type of rascal out there, this man out there who like to fuck bitches, well, guess what? Go out there and fuck a bitch. But the problem with these folks is they're looking for status. Who got the tighter pussy? Meaning the status of whatever goes on in any political party, any company, any things and stuff. Have you ever been in a fucking company? The worst is like a company Christmas party where they got open bars and shit. You know who the fuck is who. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know who the fuck. A company party, you know who the fuck is who. Who's the whore? Who's the slut? Who this motherfucker? Who this and that? After they start drinking in his open bar, dude, I seen shit within company party. They fuck bitches in the fucking bathroom and stuff like that. They work with each other, right? Doing all kinds of deviant shit. I was like, holy shit, there's going to be a lot of pink slip going on up in this bitch. You know? It's the same thing, man. It's the same thing. It's all about the status and shit like that. To be honest, and let's put this in perspective because I'm talking about the MGTOW philosophy, right? When this married chick decided to fuck this guy, Pete, for Pete's sake, right? Because they don't have her name, but they got all the information, and her name is blacked out, so they call it Jane Doe. Right? And you know, my hope, you know, and I'm gonna you know, I'm freestyling this shit, to be honest, but people know what the hell they're walking themselves into, you know. Male and female. My hope is that Pete get nominated. That's it, bottom line. Since we're talking about sex and shit like that, with these high class folks out there on the political and shit like that. Just bear with me. The heater kicked in. It's cold like a bitch out here. It's 35 degrees out here in the Pacific Northwest. I'm wearing a sweater. I got a hoodie on and shit like that. You know who's more deviants when it comes down to the sex business? The Kennedys. The Kennedys fuck bitches at the White House. Oh yeah, they fucking did. In Lincoln's bedroom. They did. They fucking did. Since we want to talk about sexual immorality, they did. The Kennedys did that shit. It's well known and well recorded. It's all a sex pool. It's all about status. Who got the tightest vagina? Or who got the biggest cock? Or who got the biggest pussy and shit? Oh yeah, on this and that, you know. That's all. For Pete's sake, let him do his job. That's it. I hope that Donald Trump do not give up on him. He's like, yo, man, you got to do this shit here. Whatever the mainstream media, whatever they're trying to portray you and stuff like that and shit like that. Now I'm sticking with you, dude, and we're gonna do this thing. And same thing with, hey, this is not gonna be the first Skeletor coming out of the closet. Watch, Robert Kennedy. This motherfucker, he fuck a lot of bitches too. Oh yeah, that's gonna be the next one. That's gonna be the next one. They're gonna be crying wolf about it. And women gonna come out of woodwork and shit like that. Watch this one. Watch this one play. See, this one is playing right now, right? This one is playing. I know this Marxist. And I know the mainstream media ideology. Watch what the fuck is going to take place with Robert Kennedy. Just watch this shit. Just watch this shit. It's going to be a fucking shit show. God damn it. We got to stick with this shit. Either we're going to make America great again or we're not. This motherfucking Trump, he better do whatever the fuck. He better stick to his guns like no other. Because otherwise we're going to be fucked. That's going to be the next one. I'm telling you right now. Robert Kennedy. That's going to be the next one. Sexual day. Say they're going to bring shit from whatever the fuck shit he fucked, how many bitches he fucking shit. He's a Kennedy. That's what they do. They fuck bitches. Watch all the Skeletors. Just come out of the woodwork. Watch this shit. Just watch it. Let's see another month or so. And I'm going to play this soundbite right here. And I'm going to cut it up, put it on the live stream or podcast. And then you can judge me or not judge me. Oh, you can say, this motherfucker was telling the truth. Well, gentlemen, it's been a long day for me. I'm out here in the grind and stuff like that, doing my shit. I'm happy. I'm cool. I'm collective. I'm rational. You know. And I got a few hours before I got to get up and do whatever the fuck I do to make a living. But like I say, peace. State MGTOW. I will catch you next podcast, live stream, or video. Let the universe be with you.